Up until now, we have been creating views that display content entities. In this lesson, we're going to create one using a different kind of entity, taxonomy term. This view will act as a navigation for recipes based on food sensitivities, and we can then treat it like a menu and place it into one of the sidebars to make an easy navigation point for our users. So we're going to go ahead and create a new view under Structure, scroll down to Views, click on Views, and then Add New View. I'm going to call this Recipe Navigation. Under View Settings, the first option that I have here is Show. And up until now, everything that we've done has been Show Content. This is the type of entity that you're going to show in this view. You'll see that files are an option, as are comments and log entries. The other option that we have here is taxonomy terms. So I'm going to select that. And then under Type, I want to select food sensitivities because that's the only kind of taxonomy term that I want displayed. I'm going to scroll down here. I'm not interested in a page because all I need is a block for the sidebar that lists all of the taxonomy terms and links to each one. And then I'll go ahead and create a block. I can adjust everything here if I want to, but I'm going to leave this at the defaults. We'll click Save and Edit. Now if I scroll down here, you'll see all of the taxonomy terms that are part of the food sensitivities vocabulary are listed under the recipe navigation preview. This is exactly what I want. I'm going to make one quick change up here under Format. Instead of Unformatted List, I'm going to go ahead and change this to an HTML table, and I'll apply that. I can change aspects of the HTML table if I want to, but I don't want to change anything. I'm going to apply this, and then scroll down to the preview here, and you'll see that it's a nice little HTML list. Now I'll go ahead and click Save on this view. And we're all set. It was that easy to create a view that used a different type of entity as opposed to content in order to create a list of something that's on the site. Now if we go over to Structure, Block Layout, and scroll down a little bit to List Views here, Recipe Navigation is one of the options, and we can go ahead and place that into a sidebar. I'm going to put it into the first sidebar and save the block. This has been added to the bottom of the list in the first sidebar. I would probably like it to show above Tools, so I'll go ahead and place it up there. And then I can go ahead and save blocks to set this order. Now if we go back to the site and reload, we'll see Recipe Navigation here in our first sidebar. Clicking on any one of these will take us to the taxonomy term page, not to the recipes view. So if I click on gluten-free and then scroll down here, I'm seeing all content related to gluten-free, not just the recipes. So this includes an article. I'm also seeing the description for the gluten-free taxonomy term. So this is different than choosing a food sensitivity here on the right. If I choose gluten-free and click Show Recipes, it's just showing me recipes that have been tagged as gluten-free and nothing else. In summary, your views do not need to be content views. They can also be views displaying other entities such as taxonomy terms, users, and media. The Views UI works similarly no matter what type of entity you want to display.